How's it going, people? Bobby here once again. You might know me online as IronHammer5, and today I've got another juice review for you. And for the first time ever, I'm doing two at a time. I need to get through these Black Forest juices. It's been ages now, so it's a double header for you: White Queen and Hansel from Black Forest Vapes. Let's take a quick look at the bottles. So you've seen these bottles before: Black Forest Vapes with the tree and the nicotine content, max VG. They do various different VG/PG ratios, many different nicotine contents, warning label, and various warnings: toxic if swallowed, if contacting with skin, all that kind of stuff. The White Queen one is the same. However, they have changed their bottles. This is one of their new flavors, which is Badger Jack, and you can see on there they've now started including the little artworks for each flavor on the actual bottles themselves. So the bottle has changed a little bit with the newer bottle. So if you order one, it'll probably look more like this now, except it will have the Hansel logo on there and not those ones. So there's the bottles. Let's talk about how they vape. So first of all, I have got the Quasar. I've just been vaping on this lately. I forgot how nice of a vape this little Quasar can give off. It's a real nice vape. I just wish it had a juice well. Like, it basically has like a tiny little lip around the edge of the deck, which is the juice well, which is like barely anything at all. But anyway, White Queen. And that was getting a little bit dry. This is what I mean about having no juice well, right? It just happens. Let me drip a little bit more before I talk about this, because otherwise it's going to taste burnt. And then like 2 or 3 drips and it's flooded. Like, you can't win with it. But it does give a nice vape. So White Queen is their custard flavour. Every company seems to have their own custard flavour. White Queen is Black Forest Vapes, and I'm a big fan of custard flavours, as you'll probably know. And this one is more than satisfying. It's a pretty standard vanilla custard flavour, but it's a solid vanilla custard flavour. It's definitely got a bit of that eggy custard kind of flavour that I like to have. What really tastes like real custard. Definitely all in there. This one's been steeping for ages now, and it tastes even better. Yeah. It's just a really nice custard flavour. Not the best custard I've ever had, but for what it costs, I mean, £6 something for 30ml. As I say every time I review one of these juices, like, for what you're paying for them, the quality of these juices is like really unrivaled, I think, in the UK. I don't think there's many other people where you can get a 30ml bottle for £6, and I've got no complaints about it at all. It's just all of their flavours are pretty good, to be honest. So let's also look at Hansel, which I'm going to have to change my atty, take this Quasar off. I've got the Rogue here whipped up, ready to go with some Hansel on there. So Gretel I raved about, which is vanilla butterscotch flavour. Hansel is another dry atomizer. Hansel is a chocolate cookie flavour. So they've got both Hansel and Gretel flavours. And now I've just put juice absolutely everywhere. This time I've got a bit of tissue ready, because last time I wiped it on my clothes, right? Do you remember that one? It's not going well, is it, this one? Anyhow, if I can line these air holes up. My review stands. The air holes on the Rogue are a bitch to line up. Let's have a little vape. So this one's a weird one for me, because I like the taste of it, but it's got this dry kind of. It's a cookie flavour, and I've noticed with most kind of flavours like that, they've got a kind of dryness to them, like how a cookie's kind of dry, I guess. It's a bit flooded right now, so the vapour production is equal to the last one, but it's not quite coming out the same because I've just poured too much in. But the flavour, chocolate flavours are a weird one, right? I don't know if you've vaped chocolate flavours before and whether you like them or not, but every time I tried, like, I tried an Oreo flavour juice, and it's just funky. Anything with chocolate in has this funky taste to it, which doesn't taste like real chocolate. This one, because it's a chocolate cookie, and the cookie is quite a dominant flavour, it's got that same strange kind of chocolatey flavour in the background, but it tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. It tastes like those Maryland chocolate chip cookies, if you know what I mean. The double chocolate ones, where they're like a chocolate cookie with chocolate chips inside. and it tastes kind of like those, but it's a little bit off because chocolate is just weird to vape for me anyway. At least that's what I noticed. I know a lot of people have said it's hard to find a good chocolate flavour, so I'm not alone in that thought. But if you think you might like a chocolate chip cookie flavour, then this is one to try. It tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. Like, it does taste how they describe it. Like I say, it's a bit dry. Like, it really, considering it's Max VG, it does dry the back of my throat quite a lot compared to other juices. I've noticed that with cereal flavours as well for some reason, but cookie and cereal flavours kind of have that effect on me. I don't know why that is. Like I say, quite a dry vape. Like when you get a dry mouth when you're trying to eat a cookie, if you've got a dry mouth and it's like, you can't chew it because it's like all dry. It kind of replicates a cookie, like I can't argue with that. But they're two good flavours. What I will say about Hansel is it does really gunk up your coils really quickly, like really thick black gunk on my coils real quick from this Hansel. So whether it's got a sweetener or something in it, I'm not sure. That's usually the case when it works like that, but I don't know. I'm just guessing. So that is one thing to think. I wouldn't put this through like a tank with, especially in Max VG. That's how, I don't know whether the PG ones, the higher PG ones, are better for it or not. But I would imagine if you put this through like a Nautilus or like even like one of the sub tanks or something, it'll probably gunk up your coils really quick, and you'd be changing your coil heads out quite a lot. So I would say stick to RDAs with this one, just because of that reason. You might find it to be different for you. If you vape a different PG content, like I say, that might work differently as well. But the Max VG one, I've noticed on my RDAs at least, I guess it's some real gunk, real quick compared to with other juices. So one thing to note with that, but they're both solid juices. They're both a great price as ever with Black Forest Vapes. So go check them out on their website, which is blackforestvapes.co.uk, which they've added to the bottle now, because originally I was like, dude, why haven't you got your website URL on your bottles of juice? Like, people want to know where to buy it from. So they've fixed that now, and they've got it on there. So go check them out. Good prices, and they accept Bitcoin, so they get 2 thumbs up from me for that. Don't know what else to say. I'll leave you with a vape of Hansel. I'm forgetting which one. These 2 reviews at the same time is confusing me, guys. It is a nice flavour, just dry, really dry. I don't know. So yeah, take care. Hope you enjoyed the video. Keep watching the other videos if you enjoyed this one. Press subscribe so you don't miss any of them. You can find me on Twitter, IronHammer5, Instagram, IronHammer5, and IronHammer5.com, where I'm updating my latest videos. And you can also send me a message if you want to shoot me an email or something. There's a little contact form to fill in over there. So take care, guys. Hope you're having a good week so far, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.